Everyone is a winner on a night where an Olympic gold medalist looks for her revenge against the force of nature. The elemental demon, the great Shibata, will be forced to face her truth against her former partner, Yuta Abe, in our main event. This is Ladies Night. I am DrHooksMalone. I'd like to thank you for joining me for our action here tonight, where the new Women's Undisputed World Champion, Jada Clubber Lane, will also be in action tonight when she teams with our betrothed Queen Crystal, half owner of the IWF, as the Queen leads her chosen champion into battle against their rivals, Vinci Boleska, the Louisville Slugger, and her partner and best friend, Americana, as well as the Australian MMA and wildlife enthusiast, Funky Douglas, makes her return tonight in one-on-one action against the Sayama prodigy, Tigress. Tigress and Spunky Douglas will look to one-up each other later on tonight. However, in our opening contest, the power struggle in IWF continues as half owner of the IWF, Queen Crystal, she stands in the corner of Lanita Navajo, owning the contract of the Navajo Kid, forcing her to be her personal secretary, as well as the mascot of her newly opened casino on the home, the reservation of Lanita Navajo. Navajo looks to defend her family tonight, as all the proceeds from all the matches that Lanita Navajo competes in, they're forced to go to Queen Crystal. Tonight, Crystal looks to one-up the half-owner of the IWF, Rosalicia, by having her personal secretary and mascot of her casino compete one-on-one. Rosalicia, in fear of losing her spot,
making her way to the ring, accompanied by the Queen, Crystal, from the Navajo Nation, the Navajo Kid.
Lanita Navajo making her entrance here tonight on Ladies Night. Of course, at the behest of Queen Crystal, in a power struggle with Rosalicia. As Rosalicia, she's been abandoned by her boyfriend, Damian Rodriguez. Now, the power vacuum continues as everyone with a stake looks to dethrone Rosalicia. Most notably Queen Crystal, but also, of course, Victoria Lovecraft, the Gypsy Witch Queen. Rosalicia making her entrance here tonight as she looks to defend her spot, her claim, and her seat of power in the IWF. Rosalicia has been abandoned by her boyfriend and co-leader of El Sindicato, Damian Rodriguez, leaving her to fend for herself against the likes of Victoria Lovecraft and the unholy Thanos, as well as Queen Crystal standing in the corner of her personal secretary, Lanita Navajo. Can Navajo overcome Rosalicia tonight? Perhaps come one step closer to releasing herself from the contract of Queen Crystal? Or will Rosalicia be successful? Here on Ladies Night, episode 23 with DrHooksMalone. I'd like to thank you for joining me. Navajo and Rosalía squaring off one-on-one.
Doing some serious damage.
As Navajo kicks and stomps away at Rosalía, forced to compete at the behest of the Queen, standing on the outside. Queen Cristal owning the contract of La Niña Navajo. After Navajo's defeat at the hands of Jada Clubber Lane, the IWF Women's Champion. Weeks ago, now Navajo. She must be the personal secretary as well as the mascot for her casino opened up on Navajo's reservation. La Niña Navajo fighting not only to dethrone Rosalía, but also to support her family. As now Navajo goes to war with Rosalía. Rosalía, she went for a drop kick, but Navajo blocked it and gets a big shot. Now Navajo with those Indian birds, stomping away at the arm. Queen Cristal pleased with what she sees from the competitor competing at her behest as La Niña Navajo takes on Queen Cristal, or excuse me, Rosalía. La Niña Navajo looking for a spot on Botchamania as now Rosalía with a snap back, goes for the pin. 2 count only. 1 count only. La Niña Navajo tossed over the top rope as Rosalía looks to maintain her spot as half owner of the IWF. Challenged by not only Queen Cristal standing on the outside, but also the Gypsy Witch Queen Victoria Locrat looking to take her job. Rosalía with a comeback now on the Navajo Kid. Knees into the gut. And a moonsault with the knees. Rosalía with innovative offense. Now whipping Navajo over the top rope once again. Can Rosalía overcome La Niña Navajo here tonight? And will Rosalía ever be able to reunite El Sindicato after being blamed by Damian Rodriguez for his loss to the Monster Perez in Texas? Rosalía's father was able to overcome the likes of Damian Rodriguez. Can she do the same tonight? With La Niña Navajo. Navajo seems to be in firm control. At a count of 9, Rosalía. She must re-enter the ring or she will be counted out. Rosalía gets counted out. La Niña Navajo pleased with herself apparently. Queen Cristal celebrates on the outside as La Niña Navajo picks up a count-out victory over Rosalía. An unsatisfactory ending, to our opening contest.
Here is your winner,
However, Queen Cristal gets her way. Cristal will be in action later on when she teams up with the new women's champion, Jada Clubber Lane in tag team action against Vinci Valeska and Americana. However, now Lenina Nabo, her personal secretary, is successful with a count-out victory. I hope the Queen is satisfied. But up next, we will have tag team action as Star Fox and Angelita team up once again against the forces of evil in the team put together by Daisy Diablo, La Triangula del Terror. Daisy will lead her troops into battle as Mosquita Guerrera, the second-generation superstar, will team up with Reptilia, the Aztec Snake Queen, to face off against Star Fox and her partner Angelita. Her reluctant partner, that is, standing in their corner, will be the rival of Daisy Diablo, Speedy, the daughter of El Gordo. Recently, El Gordo, ever since Dia de los Muertos, that is, he's gone missing. We have no idea where El Gordo could be. Very unlike the owner of Tacos El Gordo to disappear as he has his new employees, Dragon Boy, Gato Mega, and of course his daughter Speedy, look to uphold the business of Tacos El Gordo. El Gordo is nowhere to be found. Last time that we saw him, he was under attack from the likes of Tony, Pretty Boy Valentine, perhaps the High Rollers, and the New York Mafia Don, Ronnie Flash Valentine, has something to do with the disappearance of El Gordo. Or maybe it was his rivals in Los Diablos. Who knows? We'll have to find out on Super Lucha Libre. As up next, we've got tag team action. Angelita and Star Fox about to make their arrival.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Speedy. The WWE Universe more than ready to see this one start. This is going to be good.
Star Fox and Angelita making their arrival. As I said, the father of Speedy, El Gordo, he's gone missing. Now Speedy, Dragon Boy, and Gato Mega upholding the business of Tacos El Gordo. Speedy, she's quick enough to do both. She can run the restaurant and stand in the corner of Star Fox and Angelita here tonight as they take on Speedy's rivals, Mosquita, as well as the Aztec Snake Queen, the Avatar, for Quetzalcoatl, Reptilia, competing against this dream team, Angelita and Star Fox, finally on the same page.
They are ready for battle.
This is the first of two tag team matches here tonight, as Queen Crystal and Jada Clubber Lane will team up against Vinci Valeska and Americana later on.
Accompanied by Day-C, the Devil, the Triangle of Terror. The tag division
As now El Triangulo del Terror make their arrival. Mosquita Guerrera, the Snake Queen Reptilia, as well as the Devil Princess Daisy Diablo, leading her team into battle. Daisy Diablo was defeated at Dia de los Muertos by Angelita. Can Angelita continue her success here tonight in tag team action as Daisy Diablo sends her friends into battle? I am DrHooksMalone. I'd like to thank you for joining me, as I'd like to thank my friends, first of all, TCW, make sure you go check out Thriller Championship Wrestling. Spike Tonic is thrilling, killing, and chilling it. As well as Fight Universe, where you'll see the TWC. Great show at the TWC. Make sure you like and subscribe. As well as Southern Smoke Wrestling. So like and subscribe to get on the action with Cooter and the boys at SSW. Make sure you check out Calvin Ricks. Like and subscribe to see the House of Bricks. Great unique content at the House of Bricks as Reptilia applies the Cobra Clutch on Star Fox. Star Fox in trouble early. Angelita must save her partner. Reptilia tossed into her own corner as Mosquito Guerrera makes the tag in. We'll go after Star Fox down on the mat. Reptilia now fighting it out with Angelita as Mosquito is down for the pin. And Mosquito and Reptilia nearly pick up the pin just like that. Mosquito and Reptilia forming quite the formidable team. Star Fox back with the shooting star press. Beautiful move on her former tag team partner. The short-lived team of Starskeeta were tag team champions at one point. Now back at odds on opposing teams as Mosquito hits a huge gut buster, showing off her power there. Star Fox down on the mat. As Mosquito goes to work on her former partner, her former friend. Or was Mosquito ever friends with Star Fox? Abandoning Star Fox to rejoin Daisy Diablo. In Triangulo del Terror, in search of power. That's now Mosquito. Nails a beautiful gory bomb. Headed to the top rope. 450 splash. Thank you very much, Juventud Guerrera. Down for the count. Star Fox is out of this one. No. Mosquito Guerrera comes within a hair of defeating Star Fox. As I'd like to remind you to check out Clinton's War Production, where you'll see the OWF and so much more at Clinton's War Productions, as well as TO's Gaming Channel. Travis Oliver bringing you high-quality content at TO's Gaming Channel. With a special thank you to Xenophon, Big Chuck, Ryan Steele, Sergio, Calvin Ricks, of course. Gaming with TD Coco, thank you very much for joining me and helping me to bring you this episode of Ladies Night. That's now Star Fox. Now's a beautiful Spanish fly on the outside of the ring. Mosquito in trouble on that thin padding. 6 degrees of separation from concrete. Mosquito Guerrera is counting the lights. Star Fox must make her way back into the ring now. Mosquito and Star Fox with so much history squaring off in tag team action here tonight. Next, that shades of Kurt Hennig. As Star Fox now gets the tag out to her partner Angelita. Here on an interesting night of Ladies Night, where the great Shibata and Yuta Abe will square off in our main event. The Olympic gold medalist in action against her former tag team partner. Who can come out on top? That's now Angelita. Thanks to her rival, Daisy Diablo. Down by the neck. Arm drag, catching Angelita off guard. Mosquito Guerrera regains control with a suplex. Gonna go for another amigo. Twisting the arm. Back suplex. Angelita in trouble. Mosquito Guerrera ruling the outside down. As Angelita gets whipped across on the outside. Mosquito Guerrera looks to continue to do damage on her rival, breaking the count. But Angelita now catches the arms. Nailing a beautiful move on the outside, smashing Mosquito Guerrera's face into the thin mat as she goes after Reptilia. DDT on the apron. Angelita scrambling the brains of Reptilia on the hardest part of the ring. As now, Angelita torn between going after Reptilia and her rival Daisy Diablo, taunting her on the other side. Mosquito Guerrera eyeing up Star Fox. Speedy attack, but making a quick recovery on the outside. That's how Mosquito catches Star Fox. Or excuse me, Angelita. Mosquito Guerrera catches Angelita. Hurricane Rana to Mosquito Guerrera. Angelita regaining control. Goring bomb catches Angelita once again. Well, Mosquito Guerrera get the pin. Kick out at 2. Mosquito shows her frustration as Reptilia tosses Star Fox over the top rope like a sack of trash. Now Angelita in trouble in the ring at the hands of Mosquito Guerrera. Can Mosquito put away the little angel? Headed to the top rope. Daisy Diablo cheering on her friend as she hits a great can't-see leg drop. Speedy watching on. Mosquito maintains control. As Star Fox is under attack on the outside. Mosquito tosses Angelita to the outside as well. Now returning to the corner. Star Fox springboards up with a drop kick. What a move. Star Fox stealing the show here in our opening match. As now Angelita hooks up the arm. Hammerlock Northern Lights suplex. Spin wheel kick. Right to the face of Mosquito Guerrera. Down now in the ring as Angelita goes after her rival, Daisy Diablo on the outside. Angelita on the attack. As now Mosquito all over Star Fox. DDT on the apron. Star Fox down on one side as Angelita Beats down Daisy Diablo on her side. Hurricane Rana. Count of 4 now. As this one has broken down, these ladies are out of control. Angelina with a back suplex. Dropping Daisy Diablo high and tight on the outside. She's not even involved in this match. That's now Angelina. She's after Reptilia. We've got a count of 7 as Mosquito Guerrera fights it out with her former partner Star Fox on her side. The first match ended in a count out. But we see 2 countouts in a row. Here on Ladies Night. What an unfortunate set of events that would be. As Mosquito re-enters the ring. Angelina must regain focus. As Star Fox now nails in her springboard dropkick. Speedy happy with what she sees as her friend Star Fox takes down Mosquito Guerrera once again. Now perhaps Angelina will return to the ring. The 2 legal participants, Mosquito and Angelina, now tagging in her partner Star Fox. Star Fox, former tag team champions, with her opponent Mosquito Guerrera. Now smashing her face into the mat. Looking to gain some vengeance over Mosquito, blaming Star Fox for all of her losses. Reptilia breaking up the pin off of that beautiful shooting star press. Now Star Fox tilt-a whirl head scissor. Takes down Reptilia. Spinning roundhouse kick. Star Fox connects. Mosquito down. Reptilia exiting the ring as Angelina gets the tag in. Delta whirl head scissor into a Fujiwara armbar. However, Mosquito too close to the ropes. Angelina now drags her opponent out. Can she get the pin? We got a confused referee as Reptilia makes the save and tosses Star Fox to the outside. Angelina missing a moonsault as Mosquito Guerrera regains her composure. Snapmare down. Drop kick into the face of Angelina. Speedy watching on from the outside. Worried for her friend Angelina. As Mosquito Guerrera continues the punishment, the assault on her rival Angelina, now headed up top. Mosquito Guerrera most dangerous. From the top rope, that guillotine leg drop connecting once again. Scoops up Angelina. And tosses her to the outside again. Keep it in the ring, ladies. As she drop kicks Angelina down on that thin padding and slingshots over the ropes. Mosquito Guerrera risking it all there. Now after Speedy working her fingers to the bone, trying to fill the spot of her missing father, El Gordo. Still occupying the corner of her friends, Angelina and Star Fox here tonight. Star Fox nails that drop kick once again. What a move. Angelina and Star Fox. As the Mosquito must make the tag out to her partner Reptilia. The Aztec Snake Queen will look to save the day for her team. As Angelina Nails a running drop kick into the head, scrambling the brains of the reptile. Reptilia gets down with a spinning roundhouse. Star Fox takes a quick advantage. Reptilia maintaining her undefeated streak in one-on-one matches. However, she's been pinned. She's been defeated in tag matches. She still maintains that she's undefeated. As now she delivers headbutts to Star Fox. Down for the pin. Star Fox partner Angelita ever vigilant. That's now Reptilia. Getting Star Fox down by that hair. Getting the tag out to Mosquita Guerrera. Mosquita nailing a well-timed drop kick into the knee. Takes down her former partner, Star Fox, down on the mat. Drop kick into the back. Mosquita Guerrera in control over her partner, her former partner, that is, her former friend, Star Fox. Mosquita blaming Star Fox for all of their losses. After losing the tag team championship, one might argue they just had a lucky night that night. Now Speedy in trouble on the outside. Mosquita Guerrera on the attack on the daughter of El Gordo. Clearly, by the order of El Rey Diablo, unless Mosquita, she's just going into business for herself. Just doesn't like Speedy. Now Angelita and Mosquita making the screen wiggle, stuck in the corners. On a strange item, ladies' night. Can these teams get it together and pull out a win? Angelita now the spinning Hurricane Rana to her rival Daisy Diablo, the manager on the outside, as Speedy takes a beating from Mosquita Guerrera. Angelita and Mosquita completely absorbed in their attack on the opposing managers. Speedy slammed into the steel steps. We're at a count of 5. 6, 7. She needs to get back in. Angelita and Mosquita now re-entering the ring. Must square off between those ropes in order to get a win, as Angelita gets a kick to the gut. Now up top, Swanton Bomb meets the knees. Angelita in trouble now with the knees meeting the lower back. But Angelita quickly regaining control. Got the wrist down. Northern Lights suplex. Mosquita down on the mat as Angelita makes the tag out to her partner, Star Fox. Get Star Fox. Put this one away. Mosquita. Too quick for Star Fox on that occasion. But now Star Fox nails a beautiful Spanish fly to the outside. Springboard. She went for a moonsault on Daisy Diablo and missed it. Star Fox on the attack on the manager as well. These two teams can't seem to keep it together. Star Fox with a personal grudge. Trying to take it out on Daisy Diablo now. There's Mosquito Guerrera. Now Zahuri Driver on Angelita. Angelita rolls to the outside. Mosquito, she's going to go after Speedy once again. Star Fox and Mosquito. With 12 minutes to spare, they've got to finish this one off. They got to get it together. All 6 of these women going to war. Shooting star press to the outside, connects. My God, Star Fox putting it on the line to take out Reptilia there. As now she locks up with Mosquito. Tiger Bomb on the outside. Star Fox after Daisy Diablo. Looking to take out all 3 members of Triangle Del Terror. Got red suplex. Now Mosquito back up. Takes Star Fox down. What an insane move from Star Fox with that shooting star to the outside on Reptilia. Now at the count of 7. His powerbomb on the outside. Mosquito Guerrera attempting to destroy Star Fox. Looking to end the career of the young Foxy superstar. Down on the mat. And we have another count out. Mosquito Guerrera and Star Fox unable to get back into the ring with a series of unsatisfactory endings. We now look to see Spunky Douglas return. The Australian MMA enthusiast and wildlife specialist. Spunky Douglas was injured at the hands of Yuta Abe. The Olympic gold medalist Yuta Abe will compete in the main event tonight. However, now she will stand in the corner of her former trainer, Tigress. Tigress, of course, competing against Yuta when we went big in Japan. However, now Yuta reuniting with her former trainer. As Tigress will go to battle against Spunky Douglas. Spunky will hope to defeat Yuta Abe later this month in a submission match. However, tonight, can she overcome the Sayama prodigy, Tigress? Rainbow Dash will accompany the Australian superstar and fellow good girl, Spunky Douglas, to the ring. As we see a huge match between 2 top contenders in the IWF, Spunky Douglas, the Australian wildlife specialist and MMA enthusiast, will square off with the Sayama prodigy. Tigress, the great superstar from the land of the rising sun, competing tonight with Yuta Abe in her corner. Of course, Spunky Douglas
The following contest
would love to get some revenge on young Yuta.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Dashing Girl Dynamite from Sydney, Australia, Punk E. Douglas.
Spunky Douglas, the Australian superstar, the wildlife enthusiast, with a wildlife shelter back in her home of Australia. Spunky, she takes time off to kick ass and win championships. As tonight, she'll take on Tigress one-on-one and look to show off her skills against one of the best in the game. 2 top ladies.
And accompanied by Tom R.
looking to defeat Spunky Douglas here in one-on-one action on Ladies Night. As Yuta Abe accompanies her. Yuta Abe unfortunately injuring the Australian superstar, Spunky Douglas. Looking to get a win over Yuta Abe, must first face off against her friend, her trainer. A woman that helped Yuta Abe transition from Olympic judo fighting to professional wrestling. Tigress will now square off with Spunky Douglas.
We're looking at an unflinching superstar ready to throw down. True words spoken. She's been itching to get this fight started for quite some time.
Spunky kicks the referee. One-on-one action underway. As Tigress gains an early advantage and gets a tombstone pound driver. Flying cross top. Certainly shades of the original Tiger masks that Toru Sayama as his prodigy goes to work on Spunky Douglas. Looks to reinforce everything she learned in training. Spunky and Tigress, quite evenly matched superstars here on Ladies Night in the IWF. As Tigress tosses Spunky outside of the ring early. Bit uncharacteristic of the Japanese superstar. But now Spunky makes the best of it. Nails a T-bone suplex to Tigress on the outside. Tigress recovering well. These two ladies square off one-on-one here tonight on Ladies Night. I am DrHooksMalone. I'd like to thank you for joining me. We are 2 weeks away from the Midnight Circus. As this month of November will be all about survival. We hope to survive the zombie apocalypse and the Thanksgiving survival revival. But first, we have to survive our visit to the home of the wicked clown, Pogo Loco, making his debut at Halloween Hell Night. As we look to unveil the mystery clown and finally discover the identity of the imposter at the Midnight Circus. Cutie Pie, the woman who stole the identity and took away everything from her. As they unmask, both the mystery clown and Cutie Pie will unmask at the Midnight Circus and square off one-on-one. And we will finally find out who is under that mystery paint. As Tigress gains the advantage, Spunky Douglas too close to the ropes on that occasion. Face first into the turnbuckle. Now Spunky whip to the opposite corner. Yuta Abe watches on as Tigress gets that moonsault kick. Now a tilt-a-whirl head scissor. Beautiful moves from Tigress to the top rope. Will she hit it? Diving headbutt connects. Spunky down on the mat. 2 count only. Spunky Douglas fighting back with everything she has. Now setting up Tigress for another T-bone suplex, but she was able to escape. Spunky Douglas with the Satmare off the ropes. Kick it to the chest of Tigress. Now Spunky Douglas back with a series of shots. Into the corner. Spunky setting up Tigress for a back elbow. Now a tilt-a-whirl into the spun key lock. She nailed the spun key lock, but she's right there on the ropes. Tigress kicking Spunky off. What a move from Spunky Douglas. But now she does a koala clutch. Locking in the deadly koala clutch. Tigress suffering in the center of the ring. What's she gonna do? Rainbow Dash watching on as her partner tries to choke out the Sayama Prodigy herself, Tigress. Down for the pin. And Spunky Douglas picks up the win. Here tonight on Ladies' Side. Tigress is defeated at the hands of the returning Australian superstar. Putting the Tiger to sleep here tonight. Spunky Douglas is victorious.
Here is your winner, Douglas.
Spunky Douglas pulling out all the stops in order to defeat her opponent Tigress here tonight in a fantastic one-on-one contest. Spunky will put the Tiger to sleep on this occasion, picking up the pinfall victory after choking out the Sayama Prodigy Tigress. As up next, we're going to see Hikari and Corazona square off one-on-one in a tables match. This is a rematch from the qualifying matches for the Women's Championship Tournament. Hikari falling at the hands of Corazona, but some might argue that Hikari may have done better inside the Elimination Chamber than Corazona did. Corazona faring quite well in her own right. Now, they will square off one-on-one once again, with tables involved, Hikari and Corazona. Hikari and Corazona forming quite the rivalry. Last year, tonight they look to continue that. Etch another chapter in their story. In one-on-one action on Ladies' Night in the Thunderdome with DrHooksMalone. I'd like to thank you for joining me. As the Kawaii fighter makes her entrance.
Making her way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan,
Hikari, former women's champion. The Kawaii fighter will square off tonight against her rival, the Lucha sensation, Corazona.
This is a match she has long been asking for. She is more than ready to compete tonight.
As the Joshi superstar shows off for her fans. Corazona prepares for her entrance.
And from San Luis Potosi, Mexico,
Corazona, the sister of Angelita, making her entrance here tonight. Corazona looking to take on her rival and drive her through a table as she takes on Hikari here tonight.
Such an incredible journey for this woman, but she knows a win tonight will take her even further.
These women, with a friendly rivalry so far, will now add some hardware. And we'll see who comes out on top with tables between them. As the Rainbow Warrior and the Lucha Girl with Heart square off one-on-one. The Kawaii fighter, Hikari with the early attack. But Corazona coming back quickly. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker connects. As Corazona quickly goes for the table. I'd like to remind you that this is a watch-along. I will be smoking and drinking and enjoying myself and watching my universe as I would anyway. Thank you for joining me on this magical journey. I'll be right back.
She was clearly waiting for that. Trampling the opposition. Sharp elbow. Able to avoid any harm there. Is there a trend that you've noticed when superstars are competing in tables matches? Well, you want to end this early. The longer it goes, the greater the likelihood is fortunes could change, and you could be the one quickly to it. Everyone breaks out in a hurry when tables go. One wrong move and you could be eaten lumber. A competitor must be prepared to embrace chaos and intensity. Otherwise, they could meet a catastrophic fate. Damage inflicted. The fatigue is setting in for her. She's hanging in there so far. Table match is setting up for everybody. She seems like an option. Meeting the barricade. Beautiful suplex. To the stomach.
DrHooksMalone back here with you as these two rivals look to tear each other apart. Corazona in the ring, Hikari returning. Corazona with the knockdowns. Taking control here. Bailey kick connects. As Hikari is down on the mat, Corazona looks to get the table. These two rivals going to war on the outside. Now bring it back in Corazona. It's a huge big boot. I said huge big. Now Corazona into the table. Hikari driven through the table. What an upset here tonight as Corazona once again gets the victory over her rival Hikari. Corazona, the Lucha Girl with heart, showing her heart here tonight as she was able to overcome the Joshi Hawaii fighter sensation Hikari. What a win here tonight for Corazona on Ladies Night as we continue with more action. Up next, Cat Scarlet is going to square off against the Icelandic superstar Ice, the woman that she used in a bid to confuse Mercedes Frost in an attempt to keep Mercedes away from her friends Selena Saint and Rachel Reyes. Cat Scarlet used Ice in a carefully perpetrated and manipulated plot. Now Inferno, the murderous, dastardly, and disgusting father of Devin Gabriel, will stand in the corner of his new girlfriend, Cat Scarlet. Inferno, stealing Cat Scarlet away, of course, from Christopher Cameron, her longtime boyfriend, as well as her lover, Curve. Now the target of not only Curve and Cameron, but of course his son Devin Gabriel, the man he was able to defeat in the 3 stages of hell. Now, his girlfriend Cat Scarlet looks to overcome and put her past demons to bed in a match against Ice. Can Cat Scarlet put this rivalry with Ice to rest, or will Ice overcome the Crimson Kitty? Perhaps the dirtiest player in all of the IWF and Ladies Night, Cat Scarlet, the queen of the cat fight, and a member of the Coven, makes her entrance.
One fall, making her way to the ring, accompanied by the Punisher from Salem, Massachusetts, Crimson Kitty.
This superstar
The Crimson Kitty, Cat Scarlet, 1/3 of the Coven, along with Dahlia LaLorna and Victoria Lovecraft. Of course, the Coven, merely a fraction of the unholy alliance contrived by Victoria Lovecraft, seducing the unholy Thanos to join her side with the ashes of his recently deceased wife, Victoria Lovecraft, holds so much control over the IWF. Now, her partner and friend, Cat Scarlet, along with the disgusting scumbag Inferno in her corner, will square off against the Icelandic mixed martial arts specialist, the trainer of Mercedes Frost.
And from Reykjavik, Iceland,
such a tenacious talent, always digging down deep to get the win. Well, that's what's endeared them so much to the WWE Universe. You know what happens?
Ice, as skilled as she is, beautiful, training to fulfill her childhood dream in her homeland of Iceland and traveling to the land of the rising sun and training in the dojos of Japan. Now Ice lends her skills to other competitors, as well as continuing to compete. Again, Ice, the Icelandic mixed martial arts specialist and veteran of the squared circle, overcome one of the dirtiest players in the game and the queen of the cat fight, Cat Scarlet, here tonight. Ice tosses Cat to the outside, off the rope. What? Ice with a dive over the ropes. What a move! Cat Scarlet in trouble early. Inferno running around like a madman. Not the madman, a madman. There's Ice now. Goes to work on Cat Scarlet on the outside. Cat looks to recover quickly. Embarrassed tonight in front of her boyfriend, Ice taking it to Cat Scarlet early. Now Cat drags Ice into her corner. Will Ice, the Icelandic superstar, be able to overcome the attack, the onslaught of one of the dirtiest players, choking out her opponent in the corner, Cat Scarlet, taking advantage of the rules already. Now up top, goes for the stomp, but Ice, clearly wise to the attack, gets out of the way. Beautiful snap suplex connects. Handspring into Guri, misses. The Cat snapping Ice down to the mat, now going to work. Cat Scarlet attempting to establish dominance, but now Ice regaining control. As Cat Scarlet suffers down on the mat on the outside. Ice looks to work over her opponent. Ice pumping into Inferno. One must not do that as Cat dives through the ropes. Beautiful suicide dive. Stomping down on her opponent. Now Ice in trouble. Ice clearly distracted by bumping into Inferno. However, Cat Scarlet not taking too kindly. Now with a sit-out jawbreaker. Cat Scarlet averting the attack of Ice. Now back to work on her opponent. With a cat claw. The cat claw applied. Scratching those claws into the skull of Ice. But Ice escaping. Count of 8 now. Count of 9 now. As Ice returns to the ring, will Cat Scarlet? Yes. These women nearly counted out as Cat Scarlet. With the knockdowns on Ice. And clotheslines her opponent to the mat. Ice now back out of the corner with kicks to the leg. With Vernon Zingari. But Cat Scarlet too quick on that occasion. Cat Scarlet and Ice squaring off one-on-one here tonight on Ladies Night. What a match. Snapmare down. Kick into the face of Ice. Cat Scarlet will use the ropes. The referee caught her. Cat Scarlet trying every dirty trick in her playbook. And that time it backfired. Northern Lights suplex to a German suplex toss. Ice in firm control. Setting Cat up. Ice kick from the corner. Cat Scarlet's down. Cat Scarlet's got the ropes, but Ice gets the pin nonetheless. And this time, the blind referee works to the advantage of the fans as Ice picks up the win here tonight over Cat Scarlet. But now Dahlia LaLorna, the partner of Ice, not taking too kindly. Dahlia LaLorna, the woman who seduced Dante De La Muerte to the dark side of the Unholy Alliance, now on the attack on the Icelandic superstar. After her win over Cat Scarlet, Ice in trouble. Dahlia LaLorna on the attack. All over her rival now, Dahlia LaLorna. Snapping Ice down to the mat over and over. And what a win for Ice here tonight, however. Who is truly the winner as Dahlia LaLorna attacks Ice after the match and leaves her lying. What a match here tonight on Ladies Night, and what a result. Ice able to overcome Cat Scarlet in an amazing one-on-one contest. However, Dahlia LaLorna interfering at the end. And what will happen with Ice and the Mexican Swamp Witch? Dahlia LaLorna will have to find out. As up next is one of our feature matches, the Tag Team Contest, featuring the Women's World Champion Jada Clubber Lane, able to overcome 5 other women inside the Chamber of Horrors on Halloween Hell Night. Jada Clubber Lane tonight will team up with the half-owner of the IWF, Queen Crystal. Queen Crystal rarely coming down from her white queendom in order to compete at all. However, tonight, she'll not only team up with Jada Clubber Lane, but she'll bring the Mystery Clown with her to ringside. Queen Crystal says that she's the only one that knows the true identity of the Mystery Clown, that which will be revealed at the Midnight Circus Queen Crystal withholding the information from Cutie Pie. And Cutie Pie will now stand in the corner of her friends as Finchy Valeska and Americana team up once again. They're ready to go to war against their opponents. The IWF Women's World Champion, Jada Clubber Lane, and one-half owner of the company, Queen Crystal, competing. Who can come out on top as the power struggle is real amongst these women on Ladies Night here in the Thunderdome with Dr. Thank you for joining me. As up first, Finchy Valeska and Americana will make their entrance. Finchy, I don't even know why she's carrying a championship.
The contest is scheduled for...
The universe just did that.
On the way to the ring, accompanied by Cutie Pie. And guys, this looks to be a match with major implications.
Finchy Valeska and Americana making their entrance. As Finchy carries the championship belt, it does not belong to her. To the ring. These two will team up to take on the actual women's champion, Jada Clubber Lane and Queen Crystal. Cutie Pie occupying the corner of Finchy Valeska and her ex-girlfriend Americana. Their friendship reunited.
Accompanied by the Psycho Clown.
If you looked up tag team wrestling,
Jada Clubber Lane and the Queen Crystal being accompanied by the false clown, the imposter clown. Jada Clubber Lane must not be too happy with Finchy Valeska carrying her championship belt as Jada Clubber Lane was successful in the Elimination Chamber, becoming the undisputed women's champion. Now clearly disputed once again by Finchy. Jada Clubber Lane attacking the Louisville Slugger Finchy Valeska about 3 weeks ago. Left her lying in the center of the ring. Finchy Valeska now looks for revenge. Apparently stealing the championship belt of the one and only true champion of the women's division, the women's world champion, Jada Clubber Lane. Now angry, will come at the Louisville Slugger. Cutie Pie, an agent of chaos. Maybe she convinced Finchy Valeska to steal the title belt of Jada Lane. As now, Jada is slammed to the mat. Finchy going to work on her rival. When Jada Lane attempted an attack on Finchy Valeska, Finchy was able to overcome Jada. However, when the cameras were off, Jada Clubber Lane was able to flatten Finchy Valeska, much like she did right there. As Queen Crystal, half owner of the IWF, gets the tag in. Earlier on, we saw Queen Crystal stand in the corner of Ladies Navo as she took on. And excuse me, DrHooksMalone back here with you. Earlier on, Ladies Navajo defeating Rosalicia with Queen Crystal in her corner. As Americana with a beautiful springboard European uppercut takes down the champion, Jada Clubber Lane. Americana and Pinchy Valeska teaming up against the champion, Jada Lane and Queen Crystal. Pinchy Valeska apparently robbing the champion of her championship belt. And Jada Clubber Lane not too happy about it. Cutie Pie watching on as Americana climbs to the top. Pinchy's got Jada. Below from the top. Shades of the Steiner brothers as Americana yanks up the women's champion. Now Americana gaining control. As Americana really dressed for war. Looks to take out the champion. As Cutie Pie watches on from the outside. And Valeska gets the tag in. Jada with the all-important tag out to Queen Crystal. Queen looking to prove herself here tonight. Nails a neck breaker on her greatest rival, Pinchy Valeska. Apparently Queen Crystal, the only one that's aware of the identity of the mystery clown. Americana nailing an attitude adjustment on the Queen. Heads to the top rope. What a move from Americana. Flying clothesline misses. Queen Crystal looks to recover. Americana and Crystal locking up here tonight. As I said, it's rare for Queen Crystal to come down from her white queendom and compete. But she is doing so here tonight against the former women's champion, Pinchy Valeska, apparently stealing the belt of the undisputed and current women's champion, Jada Clubber Lane. Now after the Louisville Slugger, attempting to protect her partner, Queen Crystal, of course, half owner of the IWF as well as member of the High Rollers, holding so much power as well as a grudge against the Louisville Slugger, Pinchy Valeska. Now Queen Crystal holding it over the head of Cutie Pie. That she's the only one that knows the true identity of the mystery clown. And Queen Crystal, she says that Pinchy Valeska, she should be concerned of the identity of the mystery clown. Pinchy Valeska doesn't know what the hell she has to do with this whole thing. However, whenever Cutie Pie squares off against the mystery clown and the identity is revealed, Pinchy Valeska will be in the corner of Cutie Pie at the behest of Queen Crystal. She says that she wants her to watch. Now Queen Crystal locking the figure 8 leg lock. The figure 8 is applied. Americana in deep trouble as Pinchy makes the save. The Queen down for the pin now. Will she get her? Americana is pinned at the hands of the Queen. The Queen Crystal. Coming down from her queendom here tonight. Teaming up with the women's champion, Jada Clubber Lane. And defeating 2 top contenders, Pinchy Valeska and Americana. And what a match it has been here on Ladies Night.
Here are your winners. And a big
Crystal, half owner of the IWF, along with the women's champion, bought and paid for, Jada Clubber Lane, victorious here tonight. Won a match here on Ladies Night. And one would hope that Jada Clubber Lane can recover her championship title belt. As up next is our main event. It's going to be the Olympic gold medalist, Yuta Abe, squaring off against her former tag team partner, the manager of One Yoshihana, the Great Shibata, the Elemental Demon, the Great Shibata. She will come out of hiding tonight in order to square off against one of the top superstars in all the IWF, Yuta Abe. Yuta set to face Spunky Douglas later on this month in a submission match. Will she be able to overcome the submission specialist, the Australian superstar, Spunky Douglas, whenever they go one-on-one? We'll have to find out as tonight she squares off against her partner, the woman that she teamed up with when we went big in Japan, Yuta Abe. Well, now, look to put past demons to rest as she squares off against the Elemental Demon, the force of nature, the Great Shibata.
The following contest is a submission match. Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, the Great Shibata. We're looking at some of the most intense
Shibata, of course, raised in the dojos of Japan, emulating the likes of the Great Muta, the Great Kabuki, and so forth. The Great Shibata tonight looks to take out an Olympic gold medalist. Can the force of nature, the Elemental Demon, overcome one of the greatest ladies to ever compete here in the IWF? A greatly skilled competitor is young Yuta Abe.
And from Kyoto, Japan,
Yuta Abe, Olympic gold medalist, a bit disgruntled, in her position here in the IWF. Would like to have been more successful at a much faster rate. However, tonight, she looks to overcome the Great Shibata, a woman who possibly held her back in the process of being successful in one-on-one competition. As Yuta was pinned when we went big in Japan, the Great Shibata just watched on. Tigress and Hikari victorious on that occasion. Can Yuta Abe pick up the all-important win, or will the Great Shibata dominate her? As she did right there. Shibata and Yuta squaring off. Spinning roundhouse kick connects. Shibata down on the mat at the hands of Yuta Abe. Shibata with a huge right hand.
She's sent to the outside.
As Yuta Abe whips her former partner to the outside. Shibata and Yuta Abe squaring off in the main event of Ladies Night here tonight. As Yuta Abe, she gets her wish. She's in the main event. Will she be successful? Can she come out on top? Or will the great Shibata spoil her ascension to the top here tonight? As she applies the Dragon Sleeper. Yuta Abe down on the mat. For the comeback now. Yuta for the beautiful toss, and now a knee to the face. The great Shibata down on the mat as Yuta sets her up for the corner. Puts a kick the arm out of Shibata. Shibata, she went for a ninja roll. But Yuta with another hip toss. Smart movement from Yuta Abe. Continually taking her opponent down with those hip tosses. The judo expert executing her skills here tonight as she gets whipped over the top rope. The great Shibata look to cash in on her professional wrestling skills, as it were. Now slaps the taste out of the mouth of little Yuta. Knees into the face, and the kick into the gut. The great Shibata in control. Ripcord knee just flattens little Yuta. The great Shibata now in control on the outside. Using her martial arts skills to kick down her rival Yuta Abe. Always using leverage to her advantage. Now snap mirror, another rolling roundhouse kick. The educated feet of Yuta Abe connect. As Yuta and Shibata roll around on the outside, Shibata regains the advantage and tosses the Olympic gold medalist back into the ring. Shibata on the attack on her much smaller opponent. Now Yuta Abe with the great Shibata against the ropes. Nails a big knee into the face. The great Shibata setting her up now. Brainbuster connects. The Brainbuster scrambling the brains of Yuta Abe. As Shibata regains the advantage, but gets nailed with a quick flying roundhouse kick. Now Shibata down on the mat. Yuta wants to kick the arm out, but Shibata dodged again. Back with a lariat, taking down the gold medalist. Yuta scooped up by Shibata, but Yuta cheesecakes Yuta Abe with a reverse DDT. Now setting her up for the armbar. But no, Shibata too close to the ropes. Yuta Abe would have had it right there. Yuta Abe, the armbar specialist, will look to force her opponent to tap out here tonight. However, Shibata now gonna show her submission skills. With the backbend into the Muda Lock. The Muda Lock is applied. The great Shibata has got Yuta Abe all locked up. Will she be forced to submit? No, Yuta escaping. The great Shibata must do more to put away the Olympic gold medalist. Now set up against the ropes with another knee to the face. Yuta Abe using her knees to her advantage on the attack on the great Shibata. Hip toss, whipping the great Shibata down once again. Yuta Abe using all of her skills to her advantage, taking her rival into the corner. Now setting her up from the opposite corner. Will Yuta get it? She kicks the arm out. of the great Shibata. And now snaps her face first into the mat. Yuta Abe in control of the great Shibata. Gut wrench suplex connects. Shibata attempting a comeback with Yuta. Bring a stop to it. Now with elbows into the gut, can the great Shibata mounts a comeback here. Slapping Yuta in the face. How insulting, degrading, and demoralizing can the great Shibata be? Uranagi now. The great Shibata setting up Yuta Abe from the corner. What does the great Shibata have in mind? Shining Wizard, no. Kick to the back of the head, the Black Magic into the Dragon Sleeper. The great Shibata has got Yuta. That's it for Yuta Abe. The Olympic gold medalist is forced to submit as the great Shibata comes out on top here tonight. What a match here tonight on Ladies Night. As the great Shibata overcomes the Olympic gold medalist, Yuta Abe, tapping out. Shibata surprising us all. We thought she was going to do a Shining Wizard. She came back with the Black Magic into the Dragon Sleeper. What a move and what a match here tonight on Ladies Night as the great Shibata is victorious. I'd like to thank you for joining me. So I'd like to welcome you to check out all my friends' channels at DrHooksMalone YouTube channel, where you can see all the past episodes of the IWF, Super Lucha Libre, and Ladies Night. If you have any suggestions, leave a post-show comment or contact me. Be sure to stay safe and positive out there. Love you all. Have a great night, and I will see you on the next episode.